How's it going, everybody? It's Gorillaman here, back with another car mechanic simulator video. And in today's video, guys, we are going to be finishing up the work on the USA or 4th of July themed, whatever you want to say it is, themed Corvette C1 Le Mans edition. That's right, the race car edition, technically, of like the C1 that we have in the game. We're going to be finishing this thing up today by pulling this motor. Let me get under here and show you. By pulling this V8 single carb or V8 overhead valve single carb motor. We're going to be pulling this thing out today and giving it a good old work through. And by work through, I mean we're going to be adding, I think, a second carb. So it'll be dual carb with a supercharger on top. So that's going to help us, you know, you could say make a little bit more power out of it. So that's what we're going to get started with. First off, let me drop some of this stuff out here. All right, I think that should be good. Just gotta disconnect the drive shaft and the starter and the gearbox. We should be good. We'd have to take this off, obviously. Here, I'm gonna pop this off just for just to make it easier, and then we can. Oh my gosh, I forgot. We tried to run it in the last video, and I added more oil into it, which is, come on, there we go. Which is kind of a pain. So now we're draining all this good oil we put in. At least I don't have to pay for oil. If you mess up and you take an oil pan off without, yeah, if you take an oil pan off of a car without draining the oil first, you end up having to pay a fee, like a cleaning fee. All right, so we'll add the V8 single carb to the stand here. Yeah, we'll add it to the stand. The point of that, obviously, I said we're gonna move up to a double carb. But I can take, I think, everything except for the intake and up. So the intake, the carb, and the filter. I think I can take every single piece off of this one and transplant it onto a new double carb or two carb, you know, motor. So that's going to be what I'm going to do. Plus, you guys saw, if you didn't see, go watch the last video. But in the last video, I did try and get this thing running. So I did throw a couple newer, nicer parts on here, like this ignition coil and a couple other things. So I would like to get those things back, just because, you know, I can use them again. So yeah, so we should be pushing a little bit more power. I'm gonna, all right, yeah, there we go. So in reality, what would be super nice, hold on, let me just pop this off. If the game worked like this, I would stop right here right now, guys. I mean, I probably have to pop off this water pump pulley and stuff like that, because I need the pulleys for the supercharger. But I would stop right here where I am, and I would switch over to the double carb intake. But I cannot. So instead, they want us to tear this whole thing apart. Or actually, I'm thinking here now. It might be a lot easier, actually, for me to just take the engine off, create new engine. V8 double carb supercharged. We have one already. How's this one looking? Pretty slim, but it does have the parts we need. Let me double check that that's the V8 2 carb overhead valve. This one is that one, right? Let me take engine, put it back on. V8 2 carb overhead valve supercharged. Yeah, I think this is the one we are wanting. Yeah, so let's do this one, actually. I'll use this motor. It doesn't have too many parts. What does it even have on it, actually? Oh, it's just got pretty much nothing, actually. All right, so, you know, we'll keep the engine block. The engine block's usually, what, $4,800? So it's a little bit more expensive. But now it's a little bit less expensive. Plus, that also makes this way faster. And I'll still be able to use some of those parts I just pulled out. Really quick, we're gonna go in here, take out those two pieces, get those two, or at least one of those repaired. And then, see, throw a new engine block on there, rotate it over, get one of these filters on. I know I had an extra one from yesterday. Then how many bearing caps do we got? We got one bearing cap, and I don't think we have anything for pistons. So let's go pick up everything we need. We're actually going to need a lot. And this was going to be a performance motor, so we gotta make sure we put the performance stuff in. It's been a little bit since I've done a performance motor, but it should be good. So I think we need 8 of these, and then we're gonna grab, what do we need? Grab some spark plugs. Need those. We'll check out the wire side of things. Get the V8 wire that I know we always will need. There's actually a lot of performance wires in here. There it is. We'll also grab our ignition pieces. We need the coil, distributor, rotor, and a cap. So we should be good on those. V8 overhead valve head. Aha. Get 2 of those heads. That should make it a little bit better for us. We'll do the overhead valve manifold. I'm just kind of going up from the bottom and just considering the motor here. So I think I have most of those, majority of those parts. Let's grab the piston rings now. Need these to keep compression and hold back oil. We'll grab the V8 overhead valve oil pan. Just a massive, massive oil pan. And then once the oil pan's done, we need connecting rod caps. Which we got those. We also need our crankshaft bearing caps. We needed 2 of those. So that should bring us pretty good there. Then let's check out what we need for the supercharger aspect. So we need this, 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 and that water pump. Uh-oh, oops. And then we'll grab our V8 overhead valve water pump, which should be right there. We already got our pulley. All right, I think we got a majority of the stuff we need here. I say majority. In reality, we're probably going to be missing a lot, but... I do have a lot of extra parts, though, so... kind of wanting to save room for those. We did open up a lot of crates and cases earlier, so I do have a ton of extra parts laying around now that are of decent quality too, is the thing. Like I think there's a rod cap I just saw. That's +1. Yeah, +1 rod cap. Look at that. Not bad. I'm still honestly not 100% sure what the quality increases do. If you guys know, leave a comment down below letting me know what these quality increases do. I've been playing the game for like 2-3 years now, and I still haven't, I guess I haven't cared to look. I haven't bothered to look, so it's always been something that you just slowly collect by doing like barn finds and stuff like that, and I haven't really thought about it. I should probably take all my additional quality parts and just put them in the warehouse. Just get them out of the rotation, I guess. Okay, so there's a few things we need right there. I just saw all of them. So let's grab our power steering pump, V8. Let's grab our crankshaft overhead valve. Crankshaft. I am completely wrong. Camshaft. Geez. Overhead valve. Who makes this? Oh, Loquet does. Okay, so there's those, and then V8 overhead valve cover, timing cover, I think is what I want. Yeah, there we go. Cam gear. This is like the most common cam gear I buy. Pretty sure I have an extra timing chain already, but I don't want to deal with coming back in and having to find one, so we'll grab one from there. All right, let's get this thing rotated over. And let's get these heads slapped on. So these heads, is that 9 or is that 3% that they add? 9%, okay, good. I was gonna say 3% for a $1,500 head assembly. Jeez, really taking an arm and a leg with that one. Okay, we'll just do these side manifolds. The welds on those look really, really good, actually. All right, Now we can slide the camshaft in. I'm pretty sure are you supposed to do the camshaft like first, I think? Like one of the first things you do, I think, is the camshaft, because yeah, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do that first. But it's okay. You know, we did it 31st. Alright, this should get most of the... I think we should have most of the front timing stuff done and ready to go. Really? I didn't get the correct crankshaft pulley? I find that one a little hard to believe. At least we got our water pump, right? Yeah. We got the coil here. Distributor rotor. We'll throw on our supercharger just because it's going to be sitting there in the way. Then this last cap, which... oh, it's a pain to get this one on. Come on, there we go. Can't imagine that would be fun in real life. So fuel filter and our crankshaft. Okay, I guess we didn't buy the pulley. Grab our fuel filter. Then we'll grab a flywheel while we're here. And a clutch plate. Come on, there we go. Alright, that should allow us to button up the timing side of things. Nope. Let me grab that. So V overhead valve. What was this? Did it say super? So serpentine belt for the V8 overhead valve. We'll just go for that one. V8 overhead valve. That one there, and then the other one. Yeah, 3 serpentine belts on this. So quite a lot. And I guess you got what? 2 driving? You got 2 driving the water pump for this. Not quite sure exactly how that would work, but I guess they'd have to be timed up perfectly. We need to grab a 4-barrel carb. We grab 2 4-barrels, don't we? The same ones, right? Yeah, 2 of those. And then I need some valve push rods, which, oh, I got a few. How many does this knock out? Knocks out 5. All right, we need 11 valve push rods, 16 rocker heads. Ooh, I think it was this one. 11. We have our rocker arms, not heads, what am I saying? So there's those. Then we can go into here. Look for our 4-barrel carbs. 2 of those. I think the filter we're going to use, I'm not sure if that's a performance filter or not. V8 overhead valve head cover. I'm going to assume it's the stock head covers. I just don't remember if they were the colored ones or not. I could be very wrong, though. Oh, these take forever. Okay. Oh, whoa, hold on. Something's happening here. There we go. Big old frozen screen for some reason. Okay, so this head is completely done now. I'll just rotate around here to the clutch. Get this done real quick. Get that bearing, and voila, that's complete. Those special wires on. This thing has gotta be making 500 horsepower. I think it was the stock single carb was 250, so the dual carb's got to be maybe 300, I think, maybe 320. So with the supercharger attached and all these performance parts, actually it's probably going to be 550, 600-ish. It's going to be an absolute beast. All right, and this should finish up this head. Okay, and really quick. Uh-oh. Oh, looks like you can only fill the oil when it's in the car. Good to know. A 12% gain for these carburetors. I knew carbs are pretty crazy, but geez, 24%. So almost a quarter more horsepower. So we need the scoop air filters. Let's see if we have. I don't think there's anything in here for scoops. Yeah, I didn't think there was. Literally, I didn't think there was a single thing. But all right, so grab 2 of those. I think I might still have an air scoop laying around. So let's see if I do. I do not. That's okay. Alrighty. So there. Can't even zoom out any further. Let me click one of these parts. There we go. There is our V8 double carb supercharged motor. Also, I just realized I'm gonna have to run this without the hood because it I think it would jut up through the hood. I'll see if there is a version of the hood that has a hole in it, but I highly doubt it does. Okay, get one of these brake servos in. All right, we need to go buy a new radiator. I knew we were gonna have to get one of those, but okay, and we got that front scoop in. Okay, let's go check the C1 community parts. See if we have C1. Oh, wait. We do. There is a supercharger cutout. So I'm switching the Le Mans hood for the supercharger cutout hood. I just got to go in really quick. And we're going to paint it blue. I was like looking to see what the old color was. I think it was, scroll up to 100. This was 200 and this one was 80. You know what? I'll just crank it all the way up to the darkest blue they have. I remember the blue had a issue with blending with the other one last time. So, I don't know, odds are it'll do the same here, but that's okay. Probably way too dark. Oh, hey, that actually blends a little bit better than last time. The last one was way, way, way different. So there's the hood scoop. Well, that's a pretty solid step in the right direction, I'd say. Gearbox. I will buy the upgraded gearbox just because this is a racing car, so I don't want to shortchange it there. I'm in the wrong spot. There we go. Custom gearboxes. V8 overhead valve. 1800. So if you guys don't know what the difference between the normal gearboxes and the performance gearboxes is, it's not like a stronger gearbox or anything like that. I mean, I'm sure it would be in real life, but this one allows you to add more gears and different gearing ratios to the car. So hold on, let me do this really quick. I'll pop out the pump. I want to replace it with a fresh fuel tank. There we go. Alright, so I think everything down low should be connected. There should be no grayed out parts in here. Yeah, we should be good. So the only thing I haven't done yet, guys, as you obviously can see, is I have not really done any of the what is it, suspension pieces or anything. I'm gonna test and see how it handles without them. I think it should be pretty good. Get some soup oil in there. Okay, there we go. Back this thing over to the dyno, actually. I haven't even tested to see if it starts. I'm just assuming it's gonna start up. I'm pretty sure it will. Okay, so apparently 459 before any of our parts. So this thing's definitely gonna be hitting 600. 100% hitting 600. Maybe 750. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, 832. That's that's a good number. That's a lot of horsepower for what? Probably like a 2,500 pound car tops. Not even. That's pretty mad actually. Uh-oh, I locked myself in. 832 horsepower. Wow. Okay, let me change the gearing around on this. And by change the gearing, I mean we're gonna add some gears. Uh-oh, no, we want to have 6 gears. It stops at 149. It's probably way too slow. Let me bring all these up. It's 123, 149, and then give it 170, and I'll give it one more to hit it to 200 if it could do it. It's 201. So it's a final. It's a 3.0 gear ratio. We need to find our speed track. There she is. All right. Here is the test to see if this will run how I think it is. I don't really know very well how to gear these cars. I should look it up how to do it a little bit better, but you know what? I think this will work. So yeah, you can tell it's a little wobbly off the bat. Also, I should have probably added a red trunk here, but it works. It works. So we're definitely gonna spin out in first gear. So I'll show you guys that here. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take it slow. Yeah, see? Oh. Ah, see? Okay, we have way too much power, which is the issue here. We're just gonna see how far we can get going. I gotta tap it up. Normally, you should throw slicks on this. Otherwise, yeah, you throttle past... Yeah, jeez. You throttle past 5,000 RPMs, this thing's gonna instantly spin out. Let's see if we can get this thing past 72. Yeah, see, it's just... There you go, we're at 100. It's not bad. Or throttling. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. All right, well, we just rolled it, but... Jeez, but that's fine. So, yeah, that's got a lot of horsepower in it. I think I would definitely need to redo the suspension. And I definitely need to switch out the racing tires for the slicks. Also, it might help if I get wider tires on there, or wider tire and rim combos. But I'm probably not gonna do that right now, just because this is meant to be like a vintage race car and everything. Obviously, it's a little overkill. I mean, a little overkill for what we need, but it works. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment down below. Tell me any other cars you guys want to see me work on. I'll check and see if they are in the game, if you do suggest them. And if you guys don't subscribe yet, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next Car Mechanic Simulator video.